Hey guys, it's Britt, and I have a book haul for you guys today. It's massive. This was not all in 1 month. It was a combination of the past few months, and I've talked about some of these a little bit, but some of these are newer and some of these are older. Anyway, I did an unboxing of the illustrated edition of Game of Thrones, and from Book Outlet, I'm gonna try to not rub my microphone all over my jacket because it's cold in here. But I got all four of the Game of Thrones, the graphic novel series, off of Book Outlet through various purchases. Usually when I see them on Book Outlet, I grab them as quickly as I can before anybody else can, and now I have them all, and so I won't have to steal them from anybody else. But in addition to that, I have Clash of Kings and A Dance with Dragons. The book jackets are a little beat up, as sometimes is the case with Book Outlet. But that's okay. The wonderful Steve Donahue does a repair series, and so that's fun. And my final purchase from Book Outlet is The Watchmaker of Filigree Street. I'm currently reading this. This is probably the closest thing to steampunk I'm ever going to read. And it takes place in London, and it features a Japanese immigrant in London. And if you guys have been following me for a long time, you guys know when I get excited when Japanese immigrants are featured, because I do have familial ties to Japan. And yes, okay. What else? Okay, so, just real quick. Here's all the graphic novels for Thrones. Alright, so that's all for Book Outlet. And I also have here with me Vasa in the Night. I did this as an uppercase unboxing. It's by Sarah Porter. It's a retelling of the story of Baba Yaga, or the Boogeyman. And I don't know why all these retellings are taking place in Brooklyn, but they are. And so yes, I gotta have that. And the next three I got because somebody was nice enough to give me their gift card for Barnes & Noble that they weren't going to use. So I bought some books, and they just came in today. The first one is Legend by Marie Lu. I originally wasn't going to read this, but Philippe at the YA Reader told me that I should read something by Marie Lu, and so I thought Legend would be a good place to start and see if I liked Marie Lu. So Philippe, thank you. I'm really looking forward to reading this because you recommended it to me, and you and I have similar YA tastes generally, so yes. Going on with recommendations, I got The Tesseract by Alex Garland. This was recommended to me by Steve Donahue because we were talking on Twitter and I mentioned, hey, I really liked The Beach. And he said, oh, well, you should read this one if you like The Beach because it's by the same author. And if Steve Donahue says it's a good book, it's going to be a good book. So I'm really excited to read this one. I'm probably going to read this week at some time, but I don't know. I've been feeling like really sad recently, so I haven't been really getting as much reading done as I've wanted to, but you know, that's okay. And finally, I have The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater. I got this purely because I like Maggie Stiefvater's work, and I like horses, and I believe this is about water horses and some sort of mythological horse race, but I bought it because it was Maggie Stiefvater and it had horses, honestly. I didn't really look into it. I got some books on my Kindle. I am completely dependent on my family and my friends to drive me places because I don't drive, because driving gives me severe anxiety, because I was in a car accident in high school and I just haven't drove since. And so I get most of my books on my Kindle. And Overdrive gives me access to my library, so I check out books from my library and everything, and it's really nice. Currently, I just got in today The Selection, The Wrath and the Dawn, and I'm currently reading Outlander. And I'm really trying to get into Outlander. And I'm really not excited to read The Selection, but Indie Insomniac has created this Goodreads group called Are We Not Entertained? And that was the book for October, so I have to read The Selection. And maybe it won't be as bad as I think. Anyway, guys, I feel like I'm missing something. I got The Silver Eyes on Kindle. That is by Scott Crawford. I believe it's part of the Five Nights at Freddy's series. That's a video game series. It's not the most well written that I've ever seen, but I'm really, really into the lore, so I kind of excuse its lack of literary. He writes video games. He doesn't write novels, so I'll give him a break on that. And I also got Ray Bradbury. Let's see. I got Ray Bradbury's The October Country, which is a collection of a bunch of stories, and I got that because it was part of the Kindle Daily Deals for October. And what else did I get? I got Suburbia because I won that from Indie Insomniac. I have Bag of Bones, which I did a review on. I have from Kindle Prime. I have The Hobbit, and by J.R.R. Tolkien, I don't know, I've heard his name pronounced a bunch of different ways. But I also have The Butterfly Garden, which has absolutely horrendous reviews. So naturally, I had to read this, and I haven't gotten to it yet, but I will. And that's all the books I have for you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Love you.